American Airlines AAdvantage miles may not be as enticing as they used to be. In fact, now that Alaska Airlines is set to be joining the OneWorld Alliance in 2021, I really don't even think the miles are still worth earning anymore. And there's a lot you can actually do to get around the smaller footprint of Alaska. But I don't want to give it all away. Let's talk about it. What's going on YouTube? Welcome to Mike's Travels and Cents, where I go over points and travel strategies and more importantly, how not to go broke while enjoying it all. If that sounds good to you, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on future content like this. And if you found some value in this video, drop me a like to let me know. But with all that out of the way, let's get into the video. Now, I'm back. I know I've been very inconsistent with my videos. I'm working on it. I know I'm working on it. I used to be just dropping fire 2 a week, every week. I know I'm getting back on it, but let you guys into a little peek of my world. I'm actually starting a business. That's right, I'm gonna be building a brand, and of course my laptop wants to get loud in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hopefully it gets quiet really soon. Thank you, laptop. I'm actually building a brand, so that's eating up a little bit more of my time. And if you guys actually want to see a little bit of what's going on with that, I can maybe start incorporating that into this channel. If you guys want to see like the building of a business, you know, I can start, you guys can see me transform into a millionaire or something, I don't know, and I can become Maybach Mike or Mercedes Mike. Boy, if you don't get... Anyway, first video of the week. So we're gonna be doing my subscriber shout out for my new subscribers at the end of this video. But let's get into the video. So why am I picking on American Airlines out of the blue? After all, they haven't been as aggressive with devaluations like United and Delta. They've made some terrible moves in this whole pandemic era, just terrible. And they're one of the three that actually still has an award chart. I mean, they loosely follow it, but they do still have an award chart nonetheless, though it's not like, you know, hard set rules. It's more like, you know, what they say in Pirates of the Caribbean.
The code is more what you call guidelines than actual rules.
Anyway, so not only that, but they do have some really strong partners. They're alliance partners in that OneWorld Alliance, and some pretty strong non-alliance partners like Alaska. Remember, we're talking about alliance partners here, not transfer partners. So you can't transfer AAdvantage miles to any of these other airlines. More so, you can use your points to fly on other aircraft. It's a big difference as far as how the points are actually used. Just keep that in mind. And bar none, American Airlines' best partner in my mind is Etihad. I mean, you can get some really nice valuations from Etihad being a partner of American Airlines while it still lasts. And you can experience the first class apartment on Etihad for 115,000 AAdvantage miles one way, which usually costs about $16,000. Etihad is axing in-flight chefs and has grounded their A380 fleet indefinitely. So we don't know what the future of this, you know, sweet spot and redemption is going to be in the future, but for right now, I'm calling it like I see it. It's definitely one of American's better partners. There's also the unique partner / relationship between American Airlines and Hyatt, where you can earn a point for every mile you earn with American, or you can earn a mile with American for every point you earn with Hyatt, or, you know, so vice versa. But you do have to have status in either Hyatt or American to even be able to take advantage of this. So definitely something to be mindful of if you're all of a sudden enticed by that relationship. One of my big frustrations with American Airline miles though is that they're annoyingly hard to earn. And this is because they're not transfer partners of any of the three big, you know, transferable point currencies, and that's Ultimate Rewards, membership rewards, and thank you points. And even though they have the majority of their credit cards with Citi, thank you points cannot be transferred to American Airlines. So that's very frustrating, and this does not help with the fact that 2x is currently the cap that you can earn when flying American Airlines using their credit cards. 2 miles per dollar for flying with American using their credit card. That's crazy in this day and age right now. Now, you can actually transfer hotel points to American's loyalty program, but it's for a very bad redemption. I do not recommend anybody do this. Do not move your Marriott points to American Airlines. It's a terrible decision. So how does Alaska Airlines fit in all this? Well, they are actually a very good alternative to American Airlines AAdvantage miles. Let me explain. With them joining the OneWorld Alliance in 2021, this means they're going to share the majority of the alliance partners that American Airlines already has. So a lot of the value of American Airlines, reward program is now going to become the same advantage for Alaska Airlines Alaska Airlines loyalty program. Currently, Alaska still has an award chart and is generally favorable, especially if you're planning on traveling somewhere to Asia. So that means you have those killer alliance partners. You have Alaska's already non-alliance partners, though I'm curious to see what that's going to look like once they join OneWorld, because there's definitely some conflict as far as routes and all that stuff going on, but that's a conversation for a completely separate video. But as it stands right now, Alaska is going to be in a very, very nice spot once they join OneWorld Alliance. And why are they a good alternative to American Airlines specifically? Well, as it stands right now, you can fly on American Airlines and still earn Alaska miles. And obviously wherever Alaska flies, you could just fly on Alaska and earn Alaska miles. So this means the limitation of Alaska having a smaller footprint isn't really a problem as far as earning the more valuable Alaska miles is concerned. Combine this with the fact that once Alaska joins OneWorld, not only are you going to have all those partners, but you're also going to be able to earn OneWorld status. So that means you're going to open up the possibility to have access to all these other different lounges as well. So it's just going to be way better all around. You don't have to fly on Alaska to earn Alaska miles, and you can still take advantage of American Airlines' larger flight network and still earn the miles you want. Actually, you can fly on all the alliance partners in OneWorld and earn your Alaska miles. So it's just a win-win all around. So while I think this is just great and I'm just going to keep singing Alaska's praises, I know that this may not be still the ideal situation for everybody. So who might want to just keep earning AAdvantage miles? Well, the people that are just really, really in love with American Airlines current loyalty program. I mean, all two of those people probably want to keep earning American Airlines miles. Also, if you just have a very rigid, travel schedule, travel life, where you're never going to be flying on Alaska, you don't really travel internationally, especially not to Asia, the plus up that the the plus up that the Alaska miles are going to be giving you may not just be worth it. May just not be worth it to you to actually go through the trouble of earning Alaska miles. Also, if you just don't really like the idea of flying on Alaska's planes or using their program or anything, I can see that those are valid reasons for why you might not want to start earning Alaska miles, I guess. But what are you all's thoughts? Do you want to keep earning American Airline miles, or would you rather be earning Alaska miles? And do you think this is just too much trouble for what Alaska miles may be valued to you? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. But now it's time for the new subscriber shout out. All right, so I thought about rehearsing this, but I'm gonna do it live just for you guys. So as I'm seeing this, I'm gonna be trying to pronounce everybody's names for the first time, but let's just get into it. So, to my new subscribers, Gigi Gascate, Ben Shields, Riz Wonder, No Name, Yunong Chen. I think I got a bunch of comments from Yunong Chen. Shout out to you, man. Shooting your guy. Tony Samos, MVP3, Andre, Jeremy Thornton, Michael Ho, Karen Jimenez, Sir Matthew Luttrell, Eduardo Munoz, Odd with a 3 for the E, Strider Stroic, Miguel Paul Ethiopia, the band, Koki Asano, and Alphabetized. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. I really hope you're finding some value and hope you get to watch this, hear your names being shout out, and just let you guys know and gals that I'm really appreciative if you subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you keep getting some value. And again, let me know if y'all want to start seeing some, me building my business and stuff and building a brand. I'd like to incorporate that in this channel at some point, or else I'm just gonna start popping up with Mercedes and Maybachs and stuff. I'm like, where the heck did this come from? But anyway, that's where I'm wrapping this video. So as always, If you found some value in this video, drop me a like to let me know. And if you want to be sure to catch more content just like this in the future, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're notified when I do upload. And as always, the only thing more valuable than your money is your points, and the only thing more valuable than your money is your time. But until next time, peace. Did I say that wrong?